From RightOutTV, and with me tonight is Megan Lane. She is here in Vancouver at the Railway Club, and we're really excited to actually be able to sit and chat with her for a bit.
The musician came first. Started going to all ages jams at a blues bar in Saskatoon when I was about 11 years old, and just absolutely fell in love with it, and just went really nerdy on the whole thing and just started learning all sorts of stuff, and ended up playing at the jams by the time I was 12, and basically just kind of went from there. And the spoken word is very new, actually. I've always been writing poetry, but performing it probably started about 3 years ago now, so that's really new to me. You know, writing is about getting, you know, feelings off the chest, obviously, but I've also, like with the spoken word, I've been thinking more publicly about it and the messages that I want to come across to help people who are going through similar situations. Like, I've got lots of queer content in my poetry, obviously. I've got a piece that I'll be doing tonight that's kind of a It Gets Better piece for youth, and, you know, just putting it out there to help people get through those kinds of situations, basically. I started in Montreal because I'm living there part-time now, and I've worked my way. I did some acoustic blues stuff, played like some Southern Ontario stuff, picked up the band in Saskatoon and played Saskatoon, Calgary, Victoria and Van tonight. And then we head back and do the same kind of trek on the way back to Saskatoon, and then I actually pick up my sister Jen Lane and her husband, who calls his music stuff Smoke Killer is his name, and we're doing a trio down to Ottawa to open up for Colin James in Ottawa, and then I do a full band show in Ottawa with Little Miss Higgins and Romy Mays as well, which is going to be really cool. It's a method of friction fire that I decided I wanted to learn how to create a friction fire basically, and it just became a metaphor for the whole music career and being in the arts. You really have to make it happen, you know, you have to make something happen from nothing. Obviously not nothing, you have to have the talent to do it, but you have to work hard to make that fire happen. So blowing, drilling the spark, making it happen. I've thus far written all of my work. It's constantly changing. I'm not sure that I have a process, really. Sometimes I'll write lyrics first, sometimes I'll write music first. I usually write at home when I'm not on the road, but that's been changing lately. I've been starting to write on the go as well, so the process is pretty scattered. Lately I've been really wanting to push myself to explore new genres, new things, so I've been I've been setting aside time lately, which has really been going over quite well.
More productive.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Born and raised. I still spend a lot of time there because my family's there, so I kind of like to say that I live in Montreal and Saskatoon.
Now, was there a defining moment in your life when you knew you wanted to be on the stage?
From a very, very, very young age, so I can't exactly remember. I started asking for an electric guitar because I wanted to perform when I was probably 4 or 5 years old. So there was no real defining moment, I don't think. It was just I always wanted to do it.
And are you currently in a relationship?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Excellent. Live-in?
Yes. My partner is actually a published poet, Taylor Vidal, amazing writer. We've been together for a few years now, and
nice.
She's fabulous.
Great. And are you the marrying kind?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Not necessarily traditional marriage, obviously. Getting married out of the church or anything, not exactly my.
For most of us, not a big thing.
But I am a monogamous creature.
Yeah. Let's get a little dirtier now. Smart, yeah.
Smart, yeah. I've always kind of ignored anything that might be holding me back in that part of it, and just kind of plowed through and not thought about that sort of thing, really. The benefits are that lesbians are awesome. They're loyal. Yeah. They'll come out to the shows time and time again, which is amazing. So yeah, that would be a benefit of it.
Yeah.
This is my friend.
I just want to continue to do what I'm doing. I love to tour, I love to travel, and I love to write and I love to perform. So, I mean, obviously I want to do more and more and more of that and continue to grow my fan base. But a sense of unity, you know, like my favorite crowds are when a lot of different types of people are in the same room and in the same moment. You catch those feelings once in a while where they're into that one song and it doesn't matter their differences. They're all in that same moment, enjoying that same thing. And that's, you know, that's hopefully what people will recognize that as well. Also, a lot of my lyrics have to do with hope. And yeah, I just hope that people go home feeling hopeful about their lives.
Sometimes I cry.